What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, episode 12 of the Going Full Hyrox series, a series in which I'm documenting all my training up until Hyrox, Leeds and Birmingham. I don't know why my mind just messed up then. Part of me thinks I should stop doing the intro because it's in the title, but some people could be new and not know what the Going Full Hyrox is. You get me? Anyway, trying to be a bit more productive while getting this intro, because today is the day we travel to Cricket, going there for a week, and I'm just making breakfast because I want to get to the gym fairly soon, so I'm having pretty much an all liquid breakfast. I'm going to make a smoothie in a second, but first, more importantly, coffee. Now I only started doing this in the last year or so, but I started weighing out my coffee. I think the ideal amount is 6 to 7 grams per 100 ml. So this cafetiere here is like 300, so I always go for around sort of 12 to 15, depending on the coffee, because Cannonball has a few different blends. This is just their Cannonball blend, which I think is it's a lot of caffeine, but their lowest amount. I think the maximum charge is the highest caffeine, so I'm gonna let that brew, and while that's brewing I will make the smoothie, which is going to have 2 bananas because I need to eat. They are very much brown and battered. It's going to have oats, pretty much the usual breakfast, but just all blended, which you obviously saw in the last video. If you haven't seen that, go and check out the full day of eating. I think that was the last video. Vlogs behind in uploading, or not vlogs behind in uploading, just I've always sort of got one in the tank, if that makes sense, to edit while I'm filming this one, so I'm never really falling behind. But we're gonna make this, enjoy both of those, and then I'll be over to Volt for the second half of the Hyrox simulation. It was almost a very bad start to the day. As I was coming downstairs, I had noticed Odin had been sick just off to the side of the very bottom steps. As I've stepped around my banister, I've stepped in it, slipped, and had to grab onto the banister, which is kind of, luckily it wasn't any lower down or slipped any further, because this is my bad side, so anything that jars it really affects it. Shoulders didn't get too much jarred, but again, the elbow took the brunt of the force, so it could have been a bad day. But also could also due to the fact that these slides, I've had these for 8-9 years. I remember getting them first at uni. There's literally no bottom to them at all, so maybe I need to upgrade and purchase myself a new pair. But speaking of purchasing new things, I have made the decision that the next thing I want to buy is a Insta360. I'm just doing a bit of research whether to go for the X3 or the X4. The X4 looks slightly better. I mean, very similarly priced, to be honest. I just wanted to get, I think, more action shots of running rather than trying to keep taking the drone all the time. It's just another toy to play with, really. And then I think after that I will upgrade this camera to the M6, what was it called? Can't remember what it was called. I was trying to get it up there, but I forgot the website that I was looking at. I'm sure I'll find it, but yeah, I think over the next couple of months I'm slowly going to upgrade, and then hopefully by the time Nice rolls around I'll have better camera for just better quality videos, really. So yeah, we'll enjoy this, and then it'll be time to go and train, and I'm feeling much more confident and actually much more refreshed going into today's second half of the Hyrox, because the run's starting to feel strong. Like yesterday's run, shouldn't have pushed it, but I did. But I still feel good and recovered today to go and hopefully hit this second half hard and yeah, do well, I suppose. I was going back and forth but asking to open the shutter so I could run outside or keep things the same as last week, but as luck would have it, the shutter was already up, and that helped me decide to run outside, to which I am very surprised to see I was holding a 4:20 pace for the first kilometre before backing for the row for another surprise, managing to finish with it 3:36. And then from here was the real test for the compromise running, and I'm very pleased I managed to keep such a quick pace again, despite how I felt. It was also nice to keep things outside, going straight into the farmer's carrot using my watch to track the distance. Only needed to put the kettlebells down twice, but again, I'm much fresher at the minute, having not done the sled pull earlier on in the day, but still a confidence boost nonetheless. This is where I really started to feel it on this run, but again, I just keep a much better pace faster than when I was doing the original Hyrox event. Now I see my leg blew up for the lunges. I didn't put my knees all the way to the floor. I was only just brushing the floor as going to the floor was painful and scraping my knee. Plus I didn't fancy having any cuts on my knees because it'll look a bit suspect, if you know what I mean. This made my last run the hardest run, but please I still managed to stay under 5 minutes, barely going on to a 5:55 kilometre pace, although I forgot to grab a clip fit, you can have to take my word for it, before absolutely dying on the wall balls, which I'm surprised they haven't been on the programme that much, if at all, because they are by far my weakest movement. Finishing in 35:55, which is a massive confidence boost, showing things moving in the right direction, and on course to hit a big time in Nice. Round off the session with a little bit of beach work, going for curls, side lateral raises and some dead bugs before getting a little shot of the physique before going on holiday and undoing all that hard work. Just kidding, I'll still be training while I'm away. That was an okay session. I'm pleased that I was able to hold under 5 minutes on each run, but then I also need to remind myself that I'm heavily fatigued because I was nowhere near the time I'd like to hold. I'd love to be able to hit 4:30-ish, 4:40 per kilometre on the day, but then like I say, my body is heavily fatigued, and fatigue masks fitness. So hopefully in, how many weeks away am I at now? 10 weeks. Hopefully in 10 weeks time, after a taper and more training, I will be able to hold that time and absolutely smash the competition. But right now I'm just checking all the windows and things that are locked, so I've got to go and fit all this in the car, as well as get mine and Kelly's bags in. It's going to be a challenge because the boot isn't as big as I thought it was, but hopefully there will be enough space, including Odin as well. So I'm going to have a quick bit of lunch, just something light. Might have one of the Jimmy Joy's shakes actually, see what they're like, pack the car up and then head over to Wales. Actually pick up Kelly first and then head to Wales. Can't feel all hair. Oh. And that is hopefully the last of the bags packed. Just take a look at how much stuff still to get Kelly's bags in there. I mean, that's all mainly foodstuffs in those two bags, but look at the back seat. We have all of Odin's blankets, towels, Monopoly, Remember Invest. That bag there is also full of Odin's food, mainly perishables really, but hopefully there's still some space for Kelly's stuff. At least there's more space than last year because Odin had the whole back seat of the Fiesta. Brighten up please. I also found an extra couple of inches in the boot. The cover lifts off and goes down a little bit, so that's helped massively because every little bit helps and all that, you know what I mean? But yeah, time now to cool down, last night check around the house, and then time to get on the road. Next stop. And we have finally arrived in Cricket. What should have been a half an hour journey to Kelly's turned into an hour and a half because there was a sinkhole just over the flyover. I just got stuck in traffic. There's no way I could turn around, so it took me an hour and a half to get there, and then it took about 3-4 hours to actually get from Hers to Wales because just stop-start traffic. Also had to stop a few times for Odin. But we are finally here, and here is our room. It's weird we're on the top floor this time because I'm used to being in the back of the house, so it's nice having a nice bright room. Here are the views. Again, this train goes across there, goes past a few times an hour. You can see up there is Cricket Castle, and actually right down there is the beach. It's literally a 2-minute walk. But let me give you a little tour of the whole house. Everyone's out, so I can actually do it this time. See, this is our room. Nice big bed, double bed, one of the only ones in the house. Nice big bathroom, getting a big window there. Nice walk-in shower. There's 2 rooms on this floor. Kay and I are in this one. And then if we look across, that's where my mum is in that room. Okay, It's a very big house. I've already forgotten things up and down the stairs, which is a lot. Middle floor is a bunk bedroom where my granddad goes. To the bathroom. Into the living room where Carolee, almost that's a combination of Karen and Kelly, where Kelly's currently napping with the boy. There he is. Woof. But yeah, it used to be, I think this was here last year, wasn't it? This sofa.
Yes.
Nice big L-sit sofa. There used to be 2 futons, which obviously took up more space, but there's a nice big space here. These 2 chairs where we sit every morning for a coffee. In the kitchen, nice big table. It's my favourite table with a bench on one side. Nice big kitchen for the cooking area. And then we'll head down to the ground floor where there is 2 more bedrooms at the front of the house. I see my brother and Jamie are in that room. My auntie is in. No, my nan's in this room. And then my auntie is in the back room where Kay and I used to be. Okay, not much has changed this year, apart from the games room's been painted a nice green colour. There's been a brand new pool table installed, which we are yet to play. It looks nice and flat this time. Last year it was all bumpy and lumpy. But yeah, that is the whistle-stop tour of the house. Obviously out in the back there is obviously the seating area if it brightens up. Nope, it's even going to show you that at all. There we are. There we go, see the cars there, and then that's like a little patio. There's a barbecue just there, and inside that room is another fridge. But yeah, gonna nice and chilled week, first holiday in I think this time last year, so I'm looking forward to just relax. Still gonna get some training in, although it's gonna be nice and easy, deload week, nothing too crazy. Maybe go to the gym once or twice and go for a couple of runs. Other than that, I'm just gonna enjoy it, and I'm probably just gonna vlog the training days and not try and vlog everything like I did last year. Because I don't think that's my style, my vlogs, more of that kind of public vlogger. Plus, I'll just get anxious in public places vlogging. That's just the truth of it. So I'm just gonna vlog what I can, maybe get little clips here and there of the things we do. Like I say, there's not much plan, just gonna chill and I'll show you what happens. So I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.